I've been seeing this little trend on TikTok where people like talk about their wedding rules, so you know I had to jump on it. Number one, no kids. This is not your family reunion. If you bring your kid, you will be in the parking lot where you can live stream the wedding from a projector. Number two, you must bring a gift. I am feeding you and there will be an open bar. If you show up empty-handed, you will be joining the people in the parking lot. Number three, no big announcements. This is not the time to announce your proposals or your pregnancies or any of that. I will literally shoot you. The only thing you need to be announcing is that you about to go. Number four, everybody must recite a Nicki verse to get in, because if you're not a Barb, why are you at my wedding? Number five, no long speeches, please. Everybody gets 2 minutes. This is not your cousin's bar mitzvah. Number six, no extra guests, because I don't want randoms at my wedding. If you bring extra guests, you will be charged $1,000 per guest, and we will need that via Cash App. Save the best for last. Number seven, no wearing white or anything close to that color. If you do, security will tackle you, then drag you out to the parking lot where my lawyer will be waiting on you, because I'm about to sue.
All right, these are my wedding rules. Number one, you want to bring your kids. Perfectly fine, just watch them. If a drunk groomsman falls over the top of them, that's not my problem. You should have been watching them. Number two, you want to bring a plus one? Sure. Just introduce them to me and my husband. I don't care how long you've been together. No one needs to be alone that night. Blah, blah, blah. Number three, you wear all white, you will be made to leave. My maid of honor is not scared of anything. She will make you leave. Number four, no taking pictures during the ceremony. I will have a photographer for that reason. That's pretty self-explanatory. Number five, you announce a pregnancy or you get engaged, you will be tackled by my maid of honor. She does not play and she is not scared of anything. Number six, there will be an open bar, so get drunk. But if you are drunk, you better find a sober ride home. I am not about to be responsible for someone wrecking because they're drunk. Please don't die on my wedding night. That would kind of suck. Yeah.
When I finally get married, these are gonna be my wedding rules. Disclaimer, not traditional. Also, my husband doesn't know these yet because I don't even have a boyfriend. Rule number one, me and my husband are not boring, so no boring wedding. Y'all, this is my wedding. I'm talking house party vibes. Rule number two, I plan on having my brother as my maid of honor, and I'm gonna make him come out in a dress. Rule number three, no bullshit, no beef, no complaining, or leave. Rule number four, karaoke hour. Rule number five, if you want to bring like a date or a friend or an extra person, they can come. Just let me know so I'm not like, who the hell is that? You know what I mean? Like, just let me know. For like the dance party hour, I want my girls to dress like this. That's fire. I'm gonna get hate for this, but if my husband doesn't cry when I walk down the aisle, we restarting.
Okay, since everyone's doing their wedding rules, here's some of mine. Number one, plain and simple, no children allowed. If I'm walking down the aisle and I hear a baby cry, I will launch it out the window. Second, plain and simple, no random people at my wedding. I don't care who you are. If you don't have an invitation, you're not coming. Third, no long speeches, nobody wants to hear you waffle, you only get 1 minute. The fourth one is crucial. If you announce something big on my wedding, like you're pregnant or something, I will die on your funeral. 5, a colour scheme dress code. I don't want you to be pulling up to my wedding in a yellow or red dress when the colour scheme is beige. 6, no phones allowed. There's going to be a videographer, there's going to be a photographer, nobody needs them. 7, there's going to be no song requests and no open mics, because if anybody's singing that night, it's going to be me. And the last one is just obvious. If you wear white, I am literally going to tell you to go change. I don't care.
I thought I'd hop on the trend and do the wedding rules thing. So here we go. No kids, unless they're immediate family and I have approved of them and I know that they're well behaved. No kids, I work with kids, I don't want any snotty children sliding around the dance floor. Formal clothes only, there'll be somebody on the door monitoring this, and if you dare to show up in white, go home and change or don't come back. Only scheduled songs which me and the groom approve of will be played by the band and the DJ. No random karaoke. I love karaoke, but sorry, it's not happening. No random speeches or announcements, because if you announce your pregnancy or your engagement at my wedding, I will arrive dead to your funeral. Another reason why the kids cannot come, I'm only serving adult food. I want a rotisserie chicken and a pig. And of course an open bar. One that I forgot to write down was, if we're relatives but we don't speak, you're not coming. I'm not tolerating people that I don't like. If this makes me bridezilla, I don't care. It's one day out of your life. If you can't follow the rules, don't come.
Hey guys, so I thought I'd hop on the wedding rules trend. So here we go. Number 1, the dress code will be black tie, no exceptions. Now, I know it's extra and I know it's ridiculous. I don't care. It's my day and that's what I want. What exactly does black tie mean? For a boy, it means a tux. For a girl, it means a full-length gown. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. Number 2 goes along with 1. No wearing white or black. I will be the only one wearing white, and black, according to my grandma, means you disapprove of the wedding. So if you disapprove of the wedding, why are you there? 3, no fake flowers. This is something my mother instilled in me from a very young age. Fake flowers are tacky. So I will have only fresh flowers, and if they don't have the type of flower I want in season at the time of my wedding, where I live in America, I will have them shipped from a part of the world that they are in season, just like I had done for my Sweet 16. I'm running out of time, so I'm going to make part 2.
So I saw that we're sharing what we want and what we don't want on our wedding, so here's my list. If you do it in front of people, in a public place, I will say no. This looks beautiful, but have you been to Paris? There's people everywhere. Like, if this happened to me, I would climb on top of that and jump off. Second one, ask me about the ring, please. I'd hope to wear it for the rest of my life, and I would like to like it. If you don't ask for my dad's blessing, the wedding will not happen. My dad will take care of you. Do not tell my mom you're proposing. She's such a pure soul, she would have to tell me. She would literally be like, I want to tell you something, but I can't. Secret photographer, obviously. Our excitement levels have to match, so if you're not excited to plan the wedding with me, I don't want it. No wows, that is way too cringy, not in front of people. Ew, no kids. Formal clothing, obviously. If you announce you're pregnant, you're
I saw someone else make this video, but I thought I'd add my 2 cents into it, so here are my own personal wedding rules. Number 1, you want to bring your kids? Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Just make sure they're drunk. You know what I mean? We're here to have a good time. No party poopers. Okay. Number 2, you want to bring a +1? Of course. Make sure they're drunk. Okay. Number 3, if you wear all white, that's fine, because, girl, I'm not wearing a wedding dress. You know what I'm not wearing a wedding dress. Number 4, no pictures allowed. No photography, only Snapchat videos. They have to be 5 seconds long, at least. Number 5, you make any sort of announcement, I will shoot you on the spot, for real. Someone will come up your blood and we will proceed on with the evening. Number 6, there will be an open bar, but you are expected to arrive on the edge of blacking out. We're not wasting any time.
I'm a little late to the trend, but here are my wedding rules. Pretty basic, but number 1, don't wear white or my bridesmaids' colors. I will come for you, my bridesmaids will come for you, you will be escorted out. I'm not being insecure, it's just my day and I want to keep it that way. Number 2, formal attire only. For the ceremony, people have to wear lehengas and saris and stuff like that, like desi clothing. And then for the reception, you can just wear a nice dress and a tux and a tie, but no jeans and a t-shirt. Number 3 is kind of controversial, but no kids allowed unless they're immediate family or I know them personally. Basically, your kids have to be pre-approved by me because I will not be walking down the aisle with a crying baby in the background. Number 4, this wedding is strictly invite only. If you did not get an invitation, you're not allowed to come. You have to show your invitation at the door or else you're not allowed in. I just don't want any toxicity. That kind of goes along with number 5, which is no random +1s. I don't want Tinder dates or blind dates or the guy you've been screwing for the past month at my wedding. I need to know everybody at my wedding. You will know in your invitation if you're allowed to bring a +1. If you're not allowed, don't bring one. This was kind of fun. I think I'm going to do a part 2.
I know I'm a little late, but here's me going over my wedding rules and hopping on the trend. So first thing, wedding mishaps. Now, I know as much as I want it to be perfect, there are going to be some things that go wrong, but please, for the love of God, do not tell me anything that goes wrong on my wedding day. I don't want to know about it. Tell my best friend or tell my mom. That's it. Don't come to me. Number 2, kids. Now, I love kids. I'm a teacher. But unless they're in the bridal party, they're not invited to the wedding. Sorry. Okay, cell phones during the ceremony. I have been to weddings where a cell phone literally goes off. No cell phones during the ceremony. Turn that sucker off. If you propose or announce your pregnancy at my wedding, you're dead to me. Number 5 is dress code. And yes, I'm a Texan, but do not show up to my wedding in cowboy boots and jeans. That's a no-no. And if you have the audacity to show up in a white dress, just be prepared to drive home.
These are my wedding rules and I'm gonna share it with y'all because why the fuck not? First rule, no kids. I don't like kids, so don't bring your sticky children to my wedding. If you do, you and your child are gonna play hide and seek in the parking lot. You kick the fuck out. I'm not gonna invite my dad's side of the family to my wedding because I don't want snakes at my wedding, so fuck that. No extra guests. If I invite you, you're not gonna invite your mother. And if you do, picture paying $800 at the fucking door. Don't buy me cheap ass gifts. I'm entertaining you, I'm giving you free food. The least you can do is buy me a nice gift. My theme is gonna be black, so wear anything but black. This is the theme I'm thinking of. The dress is something like this, so wear anything but black. No big announcements. If you announce that you're getting pregnant at my fucking wedding, I'm giving you free abortion right there and then. You're getting married at my wedding? Bitch, I'm literally, you're getting divorced. Don't ask if you can play some type of music at my wedding. No. Listen to what I'm playing or get the fuck out. No speeches. Nope, this is not a funeral. I want my gifts to be wrapped like this, black. I don't want multicolor shit. That is it.
So I've been seeing this trend go on TikTok a while, and I wanted to hop on it because I am currently planning my wedding, and this is going to be in a couple parts because I'm not going to be able to fit all these rules in this one video. So for rule number 1, no bad vibes. Anybody who doesn't like me or my fiance or isn't fond of us getting married, you are not welcome to come to my wedding, period. All +1s need to be approved by me, my fiance, or my maid of honor, because I do not want somebody there that I don't really know. And if we are going to have some people that we don't know, I like to be aware of who, so I know who I'm going to be meeting the day of my wedding. Do not wear any of the colors that are incorporated in the wedding. So any colors that my bridesmaids is wearing, the groomsmen is wearing, any colors that we're using to decorate with, do not wear them. There is so many colors you can pick from. Just don't pick those colors. All kids that are attending the wedding must be watched at all times. We all know how kids can be. I do not need nobody's kids grabbing the cake, messing up stuff, dirtying things, none of that.
Wedding rules part 2, because I got hella rules. Let's get it. 1, no phones during the ceremony. I don't want to hear no camera shots, no beep, 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 no da-da-da-da. I don't want to hear none of that. Shut your phone off. If you show up late, meaning I walked in and the doors are shut behind me, you not seeing the ceremony. Go wait in your car for the reception. 3, everybody out by 12. I'm not paying extra money because we stayed in the venue longer than we were scheduled for. I'm not doing that. No lames at the reception. If you're not ready to get lit, you gotta split, and that's on everything. 5, no crying. I get it, it's emotional, but if you make me cry and I fuck up my makeup, you owe me $125. Period. 6, parents, grandparents, old people, you have an hour at the reception. After that, it's a lituation, it's going down, and you don't want to be in the building. Hella ass shaking, hella drinking. It's gonna be, no, you gotta go.
Here are my wedding rules. Number 1, your kids are not welcome. I don't give a fuck. I don't care that I'm wearing a big ass dress. I will be the first one to punt them across the entire venue. Leave them shits at home. Number 2, if you show up in all white, you can stay because I'm not insecure and I am still the bride, therefore all of the attention will still be on me. Number 3, find a sober ride home or don't drink. We're not trying to die on my wedding night. Number 4, don't take pictures during the ceremony. We have a photographer for that reason. Number 5, don't separate sides where all family now sit together. Number 6, no drama. Leave that shit at home. Number 7, no announcing big news. I don't care, no engagements, no pregnancy announcements. I will literally die at your funeral. Number 8, wedding gifts are appreciated, but not necessary. Your presence is the best gift of all. And number 9, enjoy yourself and have a good ass time.
I really wanted to do this trend, so rules for my wedding. Number 1 is no kids. It's a Jewish wedding, so that means no one who hasn't been bar mitzvahed. I just don't want a 6-year-old screaming during the service, and if I did, I would have gotten her pregnant before I proposed. 2, I will kick you out if necessary. And this is a threat to no one but my immediate family. We all know what they're like. I know what our personalities are like. It's not happening today, all right? This is a warning X years in advance. 3 is dress nicely. What that means is don't be the guy wearing jeans. Don't be the girl wearing white. It's just a fuck you to the bride. Oh, it's eggshell. Well, it's about to be blood red if you don't go home and change. I don't want to do a garter thing. I'll do it if my wife really wants to. But I got walked in on masturbating at 14, and I just don't want my family near anything remotely sexual with my wife. And 5 is, if you propose, I've got 2 rules. If the ring is bigger than what I got my wife, thank you for the wedding present. If it's smaller, I'm going to give it to the guy of whoever caught the bouquet, if they brought a date. And then I will curb stomp you. So, thank you.
So we've seen a couple people do this wedding rule trend, and we're going to jump on it because it's going to be lit. Rule number 1, you got to ask for my mama's blessing or it ain't going to happen. You know them ones there, but then you got to specifically tell her not to tell me because you know she'll ruin it.
Damn right. Rule number 2, I got to have about 15 groomsmen with me, man. My boys and my brothers. Nah, just up there in like one colour and I'm just standing out.
15?
Yeah,
Nah,
that's
not
epic.
happening. Not happening! Rule number 3, no unnecessary children coming. None of them. Only nieces and nephews. Everyone else can stay their ass at home.
I agree. Rule number 4, I'm going to add to that. I'm going to say no unnecessary family members.
I hate them people that think they need an invitation.
Yo, I ain't trying to feed the world, bruh.
And you ain't gonna pay, then you hush your mouth, you stay your ass at home. Rule number 5, if you don't cry, we gonna do it again and again and again and again.
All the tears just don't come out.
Yeah, well, they best come out.
Yeah.